Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am Amanda. Today is going to be a reading on December energy. So we're going to see what's going on in December. I'm really excited because we're getting a new energy. So this is going to be for your sun, moon, and rising. And also if you're a cross watcher, you can the roles can reverse. You can place them wherever they go. Also, y'all, sometimes the roles do reverse because this is energy. So just place them where they go. Also, they might not resonate. I'm reading for a collective of Aries, and there's something, you might be Aries sun, but you might be like Sagittarius, dominant or something. So, be mindful of that not all the time they're going to resonate, which, with that said, I hope they do, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'm very thankful for all of y'all for stopping by, and so let's get into it. Okay, so, I really feel like y'all have been going through. I sat in your energy a minute ago, and I feel like that there's I see you seeing a red flag. Okay, there's some kind of red flag, because whenever I sat in your energy, I saw a flag flying, and you were flying it, and it was kind of like you're seeing a red flag, and there is a decision that you need to make. It might have been an opportunity that came to you or something, and somebody's wanting you to go with it, run with this opportunity, and you're kind of feeling like, no, I don't really feel like this is for me. I'm kind of, I'll be not content in this situation if I took this opportunity. That's how y'all feel. So I pulled a card just to see, after I sat in your energy, I said, let's see what's going on. Let's pull one card out of the angel deck, and I got the Four of Air. It's time to rest and take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. I don't know why I said medication. I thought I said medication, but I didn't. Meditation may provide answers. So I'm really thinking that a minute to sit and think about it and process what you're thinking, and we're just touching on the edge. I don't even know what this is about. I just sat in your energy, and that's what I felt, that you were coming into making a decision, but you felt like the decision wasn't going to make you content, make you happy. Also got Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. This is you just sitting back, in your own independence, and you're being dependent on yourself. You're being happy. You're okay by yourself, and that's what you're thinking. You're like, maybe I need more time to just sit and rest, okay, and think about what I'm doing. Okay, let's get started. Nine of Pentacles still on the bottom. Strength holding back. Yeah, that is definitely, you could be dealing with a Leo. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, so you are dealing with an ending. We had an ending, and a couple weeks ago we had an ending that y'all were dealing with, and I really feel like, I think last reading I did for end of November readings, it was you were finally finding your freedom. And that's what this is. You're finding your strength. You're finding your freedom. You're finding that place where there's no deception. Because the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords here is saying there was some type of deception, something that was deceiving you. And you're like, I'm just holding back. Y'all, this could be a job. This could be your love life. This could be in your family. This could be any situation in your life, But you're holding back from it because there was evidently some bickering somewhere. But I feel like whatever, you put it into, and whatever that had, was in ruin in the past, it's setting you up for a new beginning. We've got the Ace of Wands here for your conquest and destruction. That is, that's everything coming together, because everything's falling apart because it needed to come together for you to have a new beginning elsewhere. Four of Swords in your center energy. And that, remember, we got the Four of Air here. That's the Four of Swords too. So you're definitely healing from something, and you're allowing more time to make a decision or to put yourself into something else. And that's because you got that taste of freedom. I felt, in your last reading, that was the title, was freedom. And I felt like y'all were getting into a place where y'all were finally able to breathe. You're finally able to just let that heavy backpack, all the burdens that you had on your shoulder, you were letting it go. You were just taking it off, and you were walking away from it. And that's what you're doing right now. For the love, lust, and inspiration is Six of Pentacles. You wanting something that's going to give you that loving feeling, that good, that equal give and take. You walking into work and you feeling like you belong. You walking home into your door at home and you feeling like you're loved. You want to feel that. And that's the inspiration behind you maybe not making this choice yet. The science of it is the moon. I really feel the science of it is you're not going to go towards anything that isn't clear. Because the moon is like it's an illusion. It's not clear. It's foggy, And I really feel like that's you saying, I'm not going to go towards anything that's not clear and not, in my face. We want something like the Ace of Swords here. We don't want anything that's, foggy. We want the clear. Page of Pentacles for your psychic unification of form. You're learning. You know that you're learning that there is somewhere out there for you. There's a place out there for you. But you're learning that it's going to take a minute. You're healing. And you know that. Material world, the Wheel of Fortune. You are changing from one scenario into another. And you know this. And so you're being easy on yourself. Good for you, Aries. Good for you. Because with the Seven of Swords being here, you are being in something deceptive. Three of Swords is here twice. That's in your heart center. Man, you might have wanted to go up towards something. Might have been a job that you wanted to go towards. And then it was something that you really dreamed of for a long time. You had that in your idea that this was it. You got that job. You went towards that. And then, bam, it was like, was it what you thought? You didn't get what you wanted. So you finally broke free from that. Broke free from that deceptive, it's like an illusion, deceptive dream that you had. Like, I don't want to say it would be kind of like that, though. If you had this dream and it was just like it was all in your glory and all in your, your head, and you just were so excited about it, and then it come to not being that. It was kind of like being a way of, what's the other word for it? It's like you had high expectations for something and something just didn't. It fell in ruin. But that's okay, because now you're sitting in a place where you're healing from it, you're finding your freedom, and you're knowing that you have a new beginning somewhere, and you're learning that you're able to turn this chapter. You're going to be able to get out of this energy. All right, we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot on the bottom. You making a choice to get out of that place of being cold and, being scared. I feel like, Four of Pentacles is here too. So it's like you definitely were scared to make a choice to go on your own, but you did it, It might have left you out in the cold a little bit, but you're like, I don't care. See her on that much? It's like, I'm going a different way. Anyways, it doesn't matter if it puts a little damper on my pocket, or, it really sets me back. I'm not content here, and I wasn't content here, and that's why that Ten of Swords is sitting here. Strength, you're holding back. The Hanged Man is you holding back from anything in the, whatever's next, whatever opportunity comes next. I feel like you're holding back from it. You're kind of you're, like I said before, you're finding that place, the Four of Air and the Four of Swords being here. You're finding that place of healing. You're taking the time, and you're allowing yourself time to build. What is this Three of Swords here? Okay, so there might have been a conversation. I really feel like there was some kind of collaboration here about a partnership that just failed. It was like a partnership that we're not going to build on anymore. And it's just like the Ten of Swords here. It's in ruin. It caused the Three of Swords. Was like Seven of Swords in between was the deception. So there was some kind of collaboration here between two people. It could be two people in partnership as in love, or two people in partnership as in career, or just, like two people that are in, that are family. It's some kind of collaboration here. And it was said between the two people, this isn't working. We're not building like we should. 10 Swords. So you just, yeah, so somebody spoke their mind. The Ace of Cups is like you expressed yourself. And the Two of Swords here, and you expressed yourself and you said, look, I know that this isn't working out. Somebody else expressed themselves saying this isn't working out. Four of Wands, it's a faulty foundation. It's not stable enough for me to keep moving forward with this situation. What's this Five of Wands? The love, lust, and the qualities and leadership. But it's kind of like, you know, in the same sentence, it's like, we do have the Three of Swords here. So it was like something that, you know, that you had maybe dreamed of, that you wanted. It was in your heart space. It was something you wanted, you know. But then it's like somebody showed their true colors. Something showed their true colors, whether it was the situation, a person, something showed their true colors, and then you were like, this isn't for me. Five of Wands, you know, I mean, this is like constantly bickering, constantly arguing, chaos, drama, you know, whatever. If this is a work situation, you might have had people that were just downright nasty. So it was like, almost like when you walked away from this situation, and I'm so mad we're talking about this situation, y'all, because we've talked about this already. You know, I don't know why it's coming up again. Maybe something new is going to come up in it, but it's like you don't have that Nine of Swords is in reverse and the Four of Cups is in reverse. It's like you don't have that regret. You don't have the anxiety whenever you broke this off. You actually figured that you have new options is what came out of it, you know? That was the quality of it was, yeah, it was something that you really wanted. It was something that you thought of for a long time. And then whenever it came, you realized, you were like, this just isn't for me, you know? Somebody could have been nasty with this Emperor reverse, you know? They could have just didn't vibrate with you, Aries. This energy did not vibrate with you. Whatever was in the past that you have been dealing with that's, you know, fallen and ruined, it didn't vibrate with you. What is this Four of Swords? When working. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Magician. Maybe somebody manipulating you. Not having that satisfaction, you know. But it's like, okay, when you go in and you heal from whatever wasn't working, you're going to start manifesting in what will work in the future. We got the Sun here. This is like happy days, you know. This is happy days, bright, you know, clarity. And that's what's going to happen when you go in and you heal. You're going to get that clarity. Remember right here I was saying when you didn't have that clarity. But that is going to turn around completely. You're going to get that clarity, and that's the health of it. Is you going within and you seeing something wasn't working. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. You're not really willing to give your energy to it anymore. And then you're like, well, you know what? Damn, I'm the damn magician. I can manifest whatever I want to manifest. I don't have to take offers just because they come at me. I want what's going to be best for me. And that's exactly what you're going towards. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. You know, that gift, that opportunity that you're waiting on. That's what's coming towards you. You're getting rid of that devil. I'm so excited for y'all. You're getting rid of that, you know, that attachment to whatever this situation was. Because it was deceptive. It was deceptive, and you have analyzed it. You have looked at every corner of the situation here with the Page of Swords. You were like, nope, I'm going to turn over every single leaf, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not walking away from something that I'm going to regret later. Four of Cups in reverse. you're not going to regret it. Because you already went through, you combed through every single detail to make sure this isn't what you wanted. And it wasn't. You're going to find that happiness after this situation's over. You know? Ace of Wands, and that's what this is, the conquest and destructions. The Ace of Wands, your new beginning. You know, you finding your power. You finding that power within you. You know, and you're like, oh wow, look what I could do. I could, you know, I can stand up for myself. I could leave a situation. I can transmute these energies that are thrown at me. In that situation, yeah, I kind of live in a little fear. Also, if this is with work, don't spend your money, you know, like hold on to your money, you know. Kind of keep from spending too much, you know. You transmuted this energy where you were just down in the dumps. You were like, no, I'm ending that. I'm ending that fear. I'm ending the sadness, the heartache, I'm ending it all. And that's what you did. And that is the conquest of it, is you to get out of this feeling of imprisonment within this situation, because it wasn't working for you. What is the Six of Pentacles? That 10 of Pentacles. Are you questioning yourself? Is this ever going to come from me? Yes, it is. Yes, it's going to come to you. The love's going to come. The money's going to come. If you pull yourself up to that vibration, if you bring yourself into this beautiful Queen of Wands, you know, you get that cheerful, extroverted, fun, passionate, sensual vibration going, you're going to get your success. This is in your love. This is your inspiration and your love. Okay? It's success. 10 of Pentacles. And I'm telling you now, it's because you want it. That you want that equal reciprocity I was talking about earlier. You know, pulling up in that driveway, opening up that house door and getting greeted with love and happiness, or pulling in the driveway at work and walking in and being seen and appreciated. That's what you want. And that's what's going to come to you, because you're going to rise up to that vibration. You're going to get out of this 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands energy. You know, 5s is change, right? Well, that's right in the middle of your intellectual lineup. And that's what you're thinking in your head. I need change. I'm not going towards something new that's going to be like the old. Oh. It's going to come together. That breakthrough. Ace of Swords, 3 of Cups. You're going to be in a place of celebrating soon. What's the moon here for the science of it? Soul searching. So the science of it is, it's combing through everything, and it's looking at everything that's deceptive, and it's saying, you know, I don't need that in my life anymore. If you're not going to come in clear, if you're going to be, you know, you're going to have this foggy aura around you, then I don't need you anymore. Knight of Swords, I'm going to cut this out. Page of Swords, I'm looking at everything, and I'm seeing what I want, what I need, and I'm not focused on the past. Soul searching for the future. Oh, I like that. And it's like you're blocking people. You're blocking things. I don't feel like it's opportunities. It's opportunities that you just don't want. You know what you want. And y'all, I did this as soon as I had quit my job, and I was I worked 10 years. I did doing hair, and I quit my job, and I just sat for a while. What do I want to do, you know? if I'm not doing hair anymore. And I just sat for a while. I had opportunities coming left and right, and I was just like, I know what I want, and this is not going. I'm not going to go where. I'm not going to go back into that same situation I was in, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're saying I'm not going back to that same situation. Don't matter if it's got a whole new red bow on it, and it's presented totally different. If I still have that dread behind me to go, then I don't want to do it. And that's what you're saying. And you can pull yourself out. I pulled myself out of that dread. Do I still have dread? Yeah, sometimes I do. But I pulled myself out of that, and you can too. You can too. You can definitely pull yourself out of this energy, and I feel like you are with the Four of Air and the Four of Swords in your center energy. You definitely are pulling yourself out of it. Healing. Yep. Exactly. Because you know inside of you, the psychic unification of form, what's inside of you. You know, what your psyche is telling you, what your intuition is telling you, is it's like, make a balanced choice. Make something that's going to make you, that's going to keep you calm. It's going to keep, it's like a wise choice, It's a choice that's going to be, you're going to be open, you're going to be, you're learning to balance yourself and what you want, okay? And the King of Cups here, he's got his, I never looked it up, y'all. I don't know what the name of it is. He's got his little eyepiece, and he's like, it's like a telescope, right? But I don't know. Anyways, I always get it wrong. I forgot to look that up. So anyways, he's got that, and he's looking, he's analyzing. He's like, what do I want? And you're like, I want something with balance. I want something that's going to make me happy. Something that's going to make me fall in love. And that's what you're choosing. You're choosing a path that's going to make you fall in love. That's going to bring balance to your life. A sense of calm, peace, loving, something that you can be open to, and something that you could be committed to, that you love. And that's what you're doing. You're making a choice. And I really feel like with the Four of Air coming out at the top, it says allow more time before making a decision. So I really feel like the universe is saying, God's saying, take that extra little time that you need. Give yourself a minute. What is this Wheel of Fortune here for the material world, your practical outcome? And see, this is like what's going on at home too. The Tower in reverse, y'all, because y'all were just sitting in your freedom right now. Yeah. Chariot, making a decision to not deal with this Tower energy. You're like, I had enough of that. That tower crumbled back there. I'm not going towards, she's moving the opposite direction from this tower right here. I'm getting away from that energy. I'm not doing that energy anymore. Or the Nine of Pentacles. It's like we started out with the Nine of Pentacles. You're just sitting back and you're analyzing and you're looking at the things. I'm surprised that she's got to be in here. The Queen of Cups is analyzing. That's what you're doing right now. You're analyzing. You're making plans and decisions. You're sitting back. And you're like, I know something out there is going to get me. And you're just waiting. Waiting for the opportunity to strike, for that one opportunity that's coming in, and it is coming in. I feel like it's going to be, man, it's going to be pretty quick. It's going to be out of the ordinary, like something's going to come in, somebody's going to come in maybe that you don't even think that would have an offer, and they're going to be like, maybe even in a conversation, you two might be having a conversation and they might just say something, you'll be like, what did you say? Did you say they were looking for what? Well, maybe I need to jump on that. This person could probably not even know that you're looking, you know? It's just going to be like that. It's going to be like God sent. It's going to be God sent. So, I know why that, you know, I was getting frustrated that we were getting the same energies, but I know exactly why we got these energies back today. This is because maybe you need to hear that it's okay for you to take a minute. It's okay for you to sit and to analyze your emotions and to think about what you want next and to only take what you want. Don't settle. Oh, that's a big one. Don't settle. And I don't feel like you are. I don't feel like you're settling. Like you're gonna find it. Find that next thing. Okay, let's see what your lineup is. I would be shocked if the Queen of Cups was not in here. She might not be. Let's see. 10 of Wands, you're way down, yeah. You were way down in the past, okay? And that's what you're doing. You're healing right now. 9 of Cups, the Judgment, is kind of like you're reviving yourself. You're going from a place of where you weren't happy and things weren't working out in your favor, and you're moving into a place where now you're a lot more calmer. You're a lot more at peace. You know, you're looking at what you want, and you're gonna bring in that wish fulfillment, you know, and you're reviving yourself. It's like, you know, that song, Oh Happy Day, coming into a place where I'm just happy. You're not going through those frustrations anymore. You're not doing that back and forth anymore. It wasn't working. You know, whatever that back and forth energy was, it wasn't working. This back and forth could just be you mentally going back and forth with, I'm just not content. I'm just not happy, you know? 6 of Cups. I feel like there's something out there that you've been dreaming about, something that you've been thinking about. Page of Wands, and I feel like this might even cause you to have to pick up and walk away, or you're learning that there's a new path, you know? We're going to look into it. Let's see what we got. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups. There's celebration coming. You got some kind of celebration coming. A celebration of happiness, contentment. You know, you might be thinking about, you might be looking at where you came from and where you're going, and you're just like, you know what? I have done good so far. Give yourself a pat on the back, you know? Treat yourself to something. You don't have to go out and buy something to treat yourself. Allow time to read a book, or, you know, just whatever that you like to do. Allow some time for you. What's this 10 of Wands here? We already know this is what you were dealing with. You know, that heavy energy that you dealt with during the fall. You know, a fear of facing something. You got over that. Maybe one more. It was just your past weighing you down. You didn't have that success. That success didn't come through. You know, that 6 of Wands is in reverse. That's what weighed you down. It didn't come through. You're like, I can't celebrate. I'm not celebrating life right now. And now you're like, I want to celebrate life. 9 of Cups. Now I'm ready. You got hope. You got hope, and you are healing. You got hope to come together into union with something new. You're healing from this restraint, from this. She's sitting in a place where she could stand up, you know, and that's kind of like where you were. You knew that you could stand up, you could move forward, but you were just stuck. You were a little fearful, maybe because, you know, there was conditions. Like, if this was a job, it was because of money. Or if it was a lover, it was like you had a lot of love for this person. You gave this person high expectations. I don't want to say that. You gave this person a lot of praise, probably, and you thought that, you know, this person could really be that one, and it was like you were restricted. You put yourself in a place of restriction. You're pulling that out. You're like, I'm not going to be restricted anymore. I'm not going to live into that place of shame and worry. Or even being negative. I'm not living in that place of negativity. I'm going to heal from this, and I'm going to come into union with something that's going to make me a lot happier. Whether it's a job or, you know, a person. You're going to come together with something that's going to make you feel revived again. Make you feel like you just woke up. It's like a rebirth of the soul is happening. What's this Judgment? Yep. An opportunity. Now, why is the Four of Cups here? Oh, man. For some of you, and this always happens, for some of you, there's somebody that's going to come back and they're going to want to revive this situation. Because they're like, oh, it's a missed opportunity. They're going to want to tell the truth. You know, as soon as this ended, I fell into a place of Nine of Swords. That's in a place of guilt and shame, and I have like this fear, and I can't sleep, and I'm having nightmares, and that's this person's truth, the Queen of Swords right there. That the ending that you had brought to this person or this situation actually put somebody else into a place of a downward spiral. You know, a place of, they feel guilty. They feel guilty that you walked away and that you don't want to revive this. But I'm telling you, as the cards laid out, this wasn't successful, and you knew this. Well, if this could be a job, y'all. This job could call you back and be like, hey, can you come in for a couple of days or something? Or can you please help me out, because I'm really falling back, and I'm in over my head. Or it could be, you know, a lover saying, hey, I really miss you. I miss you. I'm sorry, and I can't believe, you know, I took something good and I just fucked it up. That's what somebody else is saying. I took something good and I messed it up. Got this Three of Cups sitting here looking at me. Maybe it was something that interfered, you know. I don't want to say it's another person, but maybe something else stood in the way for you to have your happiness, to get that truth out. Because remember, something was foggy in the beginning with the moon here. Wasn't all clear. But you're saying, you know, even though this person's going to come back with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, and they're going to say with the Judgment, I want to revive this, you're going to say, no, I have revived myself. I have revived myself. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. This wasn't working. This gave me nothing but frustration. This gave me it gave me sleepless nights when I was with you. You know how you got those sleepless nights when we left, when we weren't together? Well, I was having those when I was with you. I don't want that no more. I don't want the back and forth, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you're going to hang back. You're going to hang back from this person. This Knight of Wands in reverse. You're making a choice. You're not gonna, you juggled that too much. You're like, I'm not gonna go back towards that. I want something equal reciprocity. Exactly. What this person gave you in the past, it wasn't equal reciprocity. It gave you that that Five of Cups energy. Gave you that Five of Cups energy where you were down and depressed and just couldn't see clearly. But now you do. You know, you juggled that. You juggled making the choice, and now it's like, no. I'm making plans and decisions to go where I'm always seen. I'm not going to have this back and forth energy. And you're not doing that back and forth energy. You know, when this person comes in, you're going to say, no, I'm sorry. What is the Six of Cups? I feel like you have something in your mind that you want. You're going to go within. You're going to go within because you think that's the only thing that's fair. Or really, that is the only thing that's fair. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. That is good energy for money, y'all. That's really good energy. And that's what you have in your sight. The Six of Cups here, it's like the Six of Cups to me is like a soul calling on so many levels. You know, it's like the six is, I look at sixes as family, home, you know, something that resonates. And I feel like that's what you're dealing with. The truth is, in this situation, you're just weighed down too much. It's just too much worry and anxiety and too much fear. I saw fear 3 times on this table. It was just too much fear. It could have been, you know, fear of, is said person coming home tonight? Or it could be fear that, am I going to be able to pay my bills because I'm not making enough money? Or, you know, whatever the case may be, there's an essence of fear here. But there's also an essence of, I'm dreaming of what's next, not what's in the past. I'm dreaming of my ultimate achievement, what I need to bring in that's going to bring me satisfaction and happiness today. Not, you know, back and forth energy that I had to deal with in the past. I'm not dealing with that. You're taking the time to step back and rest and give this person space. What's this Page of Wands? Oh, I love it. So the Page of Wands is you just, you know, she's taking off on her own journey. He's taking off on his own journey. He's looking back and he's like, I'm sorry, I have to leave. I have to go forward, you know. And it's kind of like almost like you're going to be holding back from opportunities. And then, like I said a minute ago, you know, somebody is going to bring something that's going to stir something within you, and it's going to get you creative. It's going to get you creative. It's going to get you, you know, your newness flowing, new vibes, you know, new what's the word I'm looking for? You get vulnerable with yourself. You're going to get it's just, there's new to this. Look, there's a dog down there. It's like you're going towards something that's a lot more loyal and a lot more satisfying. This Eight of Wands is just the energy. It's fast. It's going to happen real fast, y'all. It's going to come in and you're going to be like, oh, wow. And this probably could set you up for a while. I don't have that. No, I don't want to do this. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. What's next for Aries? What's good coming for Aries for December? Something good coming. Abundance. Do we love it? I think we do. 3 of Fire. Oh my gosh. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans, and that's what you're doing. You're like, you know what, I'm not going to go towards something. I'm not going to take an option just because it's going to give me a little satisfaction today. I need to go towards something that's going to give me long-term satisfaction. That's a pretty card. I love it. Abundance. That's what you're going to get in December. I love y'all. 39:39 on my clock. I'm very thankful for y'all. And I will see y'all soon. Okay? We'll talk to you soon at least. Have a happy December. Bye-bye. Love and light.